I've seen them attacked, their cars vandalized, and now a woman trying to help some squeegee boys was robbed.
Yeah, Carrie Hawk-Lassard didn't see it coming because she's helped them so much in the past. This time, she was the one who ended up needing help when they took her phone and used technology against her.
If I had thousands of dollars in the bank, I imagine they would have taken as much as they could.
Carrie Hawk-Lassard says until last week, she would have never thought twice about helping out the squeegee kids she passes daily in the city.
So I was on high alert. It was a very intimidating experience.
She was stopped at North Gay Street in Orleans in the middle of rush hour traffic.
I was waiting at the intersection and a younger kid approached me. I asked him not to squeegee. I said, if you've got a Cash App, I'll write it down, give it to me, I'll do it later. The minute I said that, it triggered him yelling, "Yo, she got Cash App."
Within seconds, her car was surrounded.
3 adults approached my car, were leaning into my car, had my phone. I was holding my phone, and then they opened the camera on my phone, and the other gentleman had their QR codes. So one by one, they were accepting hundreds and hundreds of dollars and just drained my account of almost $2,000 in the span of 5 minutes.
Shocked and hurt is how Carrie describes her experience. This is her hometown. She was born and raised in Pigtown, works as a community activist in the Native American community, and is always willing to help out those in need.
You know, I'm the kind of person that I would pack bags of groceries to give to homeless people. I mean, I've always resented the rhetoric that has been used about the squeegee boys and felt that it was unfair. And so I let my guard down. I think I tried to overcompensate. And yeah, it just hurt that someone was intentionally exploiting my kindness. I'd already offered to do something for them and were smiling in my face knowing that they were draining my bank account.
She thinks the squeegee boys need to go, and Hawk-Lassard says arm them with the skills they need to get them off street corners and into jobs. While she's learned a painful lesson, she will still give from her heart, just not from her car window.
I am just going to donate to charities that I know that will help folks, and that's the way I'm going to go about things moving forward.
Now, fortunately, Carrie says she's going to be able to get her money back from her bank. She did file a police report, but she says with all the violence and stuff that we've seen in the city, she's glad that she wasn't hurt seriously.
I know she's very giving, but using a Cash App, what was she thinking?
Apparently, you know, since nobody carries cash anymore, she said a well-known and respected community activist told her that that was a better route. And she thinks that if she had just done it with the young kid who was probably a middle schooler, she wouldn't have had any problems. But obviously, it didn't work for her this time, so she's recommending people not do that in the future.
Yeah.
And you know, this is actually a big topic. It's become a political issue as well. Here's what Democratic candidate for Maryland Governor Rashawn Baker is saying. His statement reads in part, Baker says, many visitors, commuters, and residents have had negative experiences and confrontations with squeegee boys, and it presents yet another barrier to improving economic activity in Baltimore. Baker says that he wants to get squeegee boys off the streets and into schools and some gainful employment.